Esteemed colleagues, good morning. Let's start our working day. And I invite to the microphone Colonel Viktoria Kushnir, Speaker of the Ministry of Defense of Ukraine, and Lieutenant Colonel Sergiy Danylenko. Good morning, dear journalists. Happy to see you on the briefing. In the capital of Lithuanian Republic, the preparation to multinational exercises, the Maple Arch 2015 has started. Currently, the command establishes algorithm for the scenarios. The officers and aeromobile brigades of the Ukrainian armed forces will participate in this exercise. Due to the Maple Arch exercises, Ukrainian troops has been undergoing these vast exercises in line with international standards for a row of years today. And besides these exercises, the joint brigade formed from Lithuanian, Poland, and Ukrainian troops is planned to be formed. During the exercises, the attention will be devoted to specificities of armed forces under current conditions, cooperation with the local population, and counteraction to the hostile mass media. The key role will be played by Ukrainian and Canadian experts who has prominent experience of work in information space during peacekeeping and stabilizing operation. The Maple Arch will be held in autumn in one of the training centers in Lithuania. In Kramatorsk, a special press center of ATO has launched its operations, and due to it, the representatives of mass media currently can get actual information from the front line and get their press cards for the stay in the ATO zone. The contact phone is as follows: 0986713040. The Ministry of Defense of Ukraine continues its works on prevention and counteraction to corruption, and due to statistical data and audit during the first 3 years, the effect of one auditor's work has increased the efficiency of its maintenance 17 times. From the beginning of this year, the internal audit in Armed Forces of Ukraine has held 105 field inspections, and 35% out of them were unexpected checks, and in 45 surveyed objects, they have revealed losses and illegal expenses amounting to 311 million of hryvnia, and 28.5 million hryvnia were repaid. In course of audit, were revealed some abuses of the financial discipline and budget legislation, which amounted to 1,275 million, and also some illegal expenditures were prevented amounting to 1.2 million hryvnia. Also, there were revealed 234 non-financial breaches of rules and violations, and 107 out of them were corrected. Some 284 people were brought to material and disciplinary responsibility, and the law enforcement agencies have received materials for criminal persecutions. The operational audit and the preliminary monitoring of risky operations, some 58 million expenditures were prevented. Also, it became possible to save money for the repair of aviation and other machinery. Also, the aid to families of servicemen remains one of the priorities of the Ministry of Defense, and the Ministry wants to express its gratitude to all charity foundations, NGOs, and all people who participate in this movement. On April 22, the Turkish embassy in Ukraine allowed 120 families, including 59 children of those servicemen who were killed in the East, to attend spa resorts in Turkey. International charity fund New Generation has been implementing the program for rehabilitation of family members of ATO, and thus 10 families of servicemen will go to Varokta on Monday, April 21st at 11 in Irpin Hospital. There will be official opening of the first Ukrainian Center for Psychophysical Rehabilitation for the ATO servicemen. And now I would like to give the microphone to my colleague Sergiy Danylenko on Skype from the ATO. On April 23rd at 6 p.m., from 6 p.m. till midnight in the ATO area in Donetsk and Lugansk Oblast, Russian terrorist troops 21 times violated the silence regime. The enemies continues to shell our positions from heavy artillery and tanks, and in particular they 5 times used mortars with the caliber of 120 millimeters. In Donetsk region, the criminals held mortar shelling of Ukrainian position Shiroka, Avdiivka, Mayozytse, Orlovska, and near Shirokina they opened fire from self-propelled artillery of 122 millimeters from tank, automatic grenade launchers, and small arms. In Lugansk, band formations 4 times shelled our camp in Nyan settlement Shastya from small arms, automatic grenade launchers, and MLRS. And there were no shelling of settlements and residential points, and between 8 and 9 p.m. our units registered 3 flies of the drones close to Mariupol and to near Lugansk. Thank you.